Hi, my name is Dan Dokovic, and I'm the Managing Principal of Bamboo Equity Partners. Welcome to our mid-year review and also an outlook for the rest of the 2024. As we have seen at the recent Fed meeting, the Fed has decided to keep the interest rates at a benchmark of 5.25 to 5.5%. They're potentially thinking about one decrease sometimes before the end of the year. And so we will have to see what macroeconomic things come out of the rest of the year. What can we expect for the rest of 2024? Here are some trends to watch. The cap rates are going to continue to increase as we have seen up to this point. There's going to be still loans out there for industrial and multifamily properties acquisitions. However, the investment climate is still going to stay pretty lukewarm. We can also expect a lot of debt gaps in office and multifamily assets. Office, especially B and C class, as well as multifamily brand new construction, as well as B and C class. In addition, this will open up some opportunities for debt funds and other non-traditional financing sources. Every single segment of commercial real estate has its challenges and opportunities. So let's dive right into it. Industrial. Industrial has been a darling since the COVID started. E-commerce has exploded and consumers have gobbled up all the goods and services. However, as we can see right now, industrial is slowing down a bit. There's a huge slowdown on the large scale where 500,000 square foot warehouses plus are not leasing as fast, and there's also not as much speculative development in that area. What has been leasing a lot is 50 to 125,000 distribution centers that are close to the highways and close to the population centers, or last mile delivery. While there's a slowdown in industrial, there's still a silver lining there. In first quarter of 2024, online retail sales have increased by 8.6%. So what does that mean? Online sales require 3 times more real estate than retail sales. So we can still expect some really good things from industrial in the years to come. And a little slowdown in the construction is going to help us in the long run. Now let's go from industrial, who was a darling, who is still a darling, to office real estate, who has been very much in the news about the wrong things. However, there's a lot of opportunities in the office sector as well as some takeaways. Office real estate has performed really well in the prime sector. So the top of the class office buildings are looking to be back to pre-pandemic occupancy levels by 2027. B and C class office is not performing as well, and we will see quite a bit of distress in this area. And now let's jump into the multifamily. Just like all the other commercial real estate classes, multifamily is seeing some occupancy drops as well as some rent decreases. However, developers are adjusting. This year we're seeing 45% less starts on new multifamily development than last year. Therefore, I think we're going to fare really well in the future. Also, currently, it is 35% less to rent an apartment than it is to own a home. So multifamily is filling a nice gap for the shortage of single-family housing. In addition, we're seeing move to the first ring suburbs. First ring suburbs being right close to the center of the city, but not too far away from all the amenities. And we're seeing a lot of movement out of downtowns as people are not going back to the office as much, and they don't need to live right next to their office space. In conclusion, what does the rest of 2024 bring us? Investor demand is still going to be bleak, especially with the political environment and election coming up. Cap rates will look to rise another about 150 basis points in all the assets except for office. Office will be somewhere right around 200 basis points, which takes another 20% decrease in the value of those assets. However, we're in a good path And I believe by the end of the year, with the rate cut, at least one rate cut, we should be on a much better 2025. For any more information, please give us a call. We would love to talk to you more about our favorite subject.